So guys, hello and welcome to Women's Football Today. I'm Reece, one Women's Football Today's West Ham correspondent, and from We Are the Girls in Claret and Blue podcast, a weekly West Ham Women's podcast, available on American Hammers. So I'm here to react to the departures announced today by West Ham Women, and one yesterday, which is massive for our club. Because it changes the spectrum in terms of values, beliefs, how the club should be ran, maybe, and gives somebody power where, if you see on social media, he isn't the most favourite person by the fans on the block. So I'll start with the big news. It's Jack Sullivan's leaving us from mid-June. I mean, where do we start? Jack built what we are today, really. Turned us professional in 2018. Got me into women's football. Got me into West Ham. He was the reason I bought that season ticket for the first time. Just through the promotion he put on the social media and everything, turning us professional. One thing I'll say about Jack is him on a match day to what you see on camera seemed to be like Jack was. He was very passionate about the team. He cared about it. He treated it as his team. And he done a fantastic job. He gave us a great deal at Dagenham and Redbridge Stadium, improved that the facility in doing that for our team. Chadwell Heath training ground, again, improved what we had in terms of training when we first started. Created a women's home with that training ground. I believe that the women's academy teams play there. And created a fan base. Some of the fan base was already there, but he put, record attendances in there. And my favourite moment with Jack has to be that Wembley run when Jack appointed Matt Beard, and Matt took us to Wembley in our first season. And Jack also appointed Ollie, who started off great at West Ham as manager. So, yeah, just thank you to Jack. He had a great run, and I wish him well with whatever he does in the future. And he will be missed at West Ham by the women supporters. Now we go on to player departures. And one I do try not to get too upset about, because she was probably my favourite ever West Ham women's player. But I'll just read you through the list before I speak about that. So Anik Denton, Laura Vetterlein, Martha Thomas, Courtney Brosnan, Leanne Kiernan, Kavami or Cecilia Reddish, Emily Van Egmond, and Kenza Darley will be departing next season. And now the one that sort of shocks me is Courtney Brosnan leaving. Courtney was my favourite ever West Ham women's player. She was a brilliant player, brilliant goalkeeper. I think she's probably the best goalkeeper that's played for the women's team since I've been there. She'll be massively missed. I think we've made the wrong choice on who we've kept and who we've let go in goal. Courtney was a star player for me. She was great all over the pitch. All over the pitch in terms of her attributes in goal. She was good with kicking, good reactions, good handling the ball, made things look easy. And if she goes to any club, she'll be a great addition and she'll improve their team for sure. And I rank her up in in the top 4 goalkeepers in the WSL. Yeah, she's a brilliant player, and I am quite upset she's leaving. So good luck, Courtney, and I wish you all the best for the future. You do go down as my favourite ever West Ham goalkeeper, so thank you. Then there's Martha Thomas. That's another big departure. Great up front. I've supported the team since it's been professional. She's probably the best striker we've had, as well. Really good a target striker. led the line really well, always battling, wasn't scared to get in front of the ball and put her head in dangerous positions. Loved the tackle, weren't afraid to battle. And yeah, great work rate. Maybe a bit injury prone at times, but Martha, you were fantastic for us, and I wish you all the luck in the future. And then there's one of the originals leaving. She was there when we first started that season, 2018. Leanne Kiernan. Unfortunately, her last season was fought out with injuries, but Leanne was fantastic. I think when we first signed her, not many people knew about her. And she came in and she surprised the WSL that season. She was a great player, great talent. Had great. The best thing she was at was running at defenders. She scared defenders with her pace. Weren't afraid to have a fight, as Man United once found out, or I can't remember if it was Man United or Reading, where she got into a heated battle and ended up getting sent off. She a warrior, a great player, great work rate, and she's one of the players that made West Ham Women what we are today. Her character reflected the club's morals, her work rate, her passion while she was on the pitch reflected what we want as supporters from our players. And she'll go on to have a great career, and whether she'll go to, she will probably become, unless it's one of the top 3 teams or Everton maybe, she will become their best player. I would say she's that good. So good luck, Leanne. Then there's Cavani, Emily Van Egmond, and Laura Vetterline. Again, she was a warrior. That girl, she was so passionate. She headbutted walls at times to make sure that ball got away. Great warrior. Weren't afraid to. She defenders weren't afraid to put a tackle in. Weren't afraid to get hurt. She while she was here, she played claret and blue. I believe she loved the club, and she reflected our club's morals. So thank you to Laura. Emily Van Egmond, she was only here for a year. Didn't get to see her in person. Unfortunately, didn't get to watch her. But yeah, she was great for the season. She was with us. Great midfielder. If she continues to play in the WSL, she'll be a great addition to again any team. And what I liked about Emily was her runs from the box out of the box into the box. Great little sprint runs from midfield, gets her head on the ball, and she's a goal scorer. She's a goal scoring midfielder. I wouldn't be surprised if she goes to Man United, Arsenal, Chelsea, or Man City. She's that good. Probably in a way, probably too good for us at the stage we're at. Fantastic player, and I wish her well. So yeah, I think that's my reaction to all the departures. So a couple of arrivals I'll do another video, but 2 I'm really happy we've kept is Kate and Gilly. Them 2 are West Ham through and through. I'm so glad we've kept them, because without them our team wouldn't work, I don't believe. Kate is my hammer of the year. She was fantastic this season. She's one of the reasons we stayed up, and she is West Ham. She's a West Ham fan. She reflects every moral of our club. She loves it. She's West Ham through and through, and she's a West Ham women's legend. So I'm so glad we've kept her. With Gilly, been a great captain. Probably if she retires with us, I'd like to see her going in a coaching capacity. One day, West Ham through and through, loves the club. The fans love her. Great player. So yeah, I'll do a reaction to arrivals in the next coming days, but there's my reaction to the departures, and thank you for watching Women's Football today. See you later, guys.